his throw 4 times.
It's as simple as that.
100.
Ronny Huybrechts, a man who has beaten Phil Taylor in TV play last summer in the Euros. And then went on to knock Robert Thornton out at the same tournament. Topped his group in the Grand Slam. I think Adrian Lewis along the way. It was last November. This would be the second upset of the day, because we saw earlier a magnificent Brendan Dolan-inspired performance by Northern Ireland to knock out the fancied Scots.
96.
And Dolan and Michael Manson will play the winners of this tie. Well, only Ronnie knows why he was throwing at the ball there with over 200 behind, or adrift from the finishing line, should I say. So advantage Barney against the darts here.
Oh, rather unlucky darts at the scoring segment there. And Barney straight in. Very frustrating when you miss all 3 right on the wires and your opponent walks up in the first dart straight in the heart of the treble. I think he's got a different target than you. And Barney poised to easily break this first leg.
58. Netherlands requires 72.
He'll hope for 2 darts at double. He'll only get 1. Double 16.
56.
Convincing from RBB. We haven't seen the 170 this week. This will be a very good time.
It's always a good time, it feels like, when you're on stage and you have 170 and you get it. Never feels like it was bad. It's double 8 for Barney. It's the read, but you know, he looks like a man who firmly believes there will be a pairs.
And a quirk of sporting fate, both players beat Rodriguez in their single. Roby John of Barney beat Carlos of Spain 4-1, both averaging just shy of 90.
140.
Well spotted, Rod.
Thank you, John.
I think the rod was the giveaway, wasn't it?
34.
Well, the equation's switched round from the one you mentioned at the start about having to hold throw. Now it's Barney who simply needs to hold throw. And we use simply in inverted commas. He keeps holding through now. He'll get the job done and get the Dutch through to a doubles decider.
Well, yeah, Ronnie's showing some good life, though. 1-3-4 last turn, and this turn really putting some heat on Barney. Although Barney, you'd have to say, still has full control if he just executes in 6 from there. 1 treble a turn, he's got that done. So he has a decent outshot chance or opportunity. 104. Expect Excalibur Barney to at least be getting a shot at double. And 5 disappointing first start for Ronnie. Good adjustment. 118, so if he only had a single, would have left a nice simple 100 out. But he's done better. He's down to 64. So Barney must make a good effort here. Needs the treble 18. No. Chance for Huybrechts. Breaks back straight away.
Belgium requires 64.
Ronny Huybrechts taking his time. He knows the importance. He knows the possible magic of this moment. He's got 2 darts at double 8 after that pinpoint strike on treble 16. And the match is level. The match is level. Super finish in the circumstances.
Yeah, a brilliant composed finish from Ronny. And you know, it's a little odd because the brothers Kim and Ronny, and they have such differing styles that you would have thought they'd play together a lot. They would have quite similar styles, but they don't. And the slow pace, the methodical, the deliberate outshots with each dart excruciatingly, you know, looked at. That suits Ronny. That makes him play better. Whereas Kim, he just needs to go up and fire them in.
37.
Well, they were brilliant here last year, weren't they? Going all the way to the final, and it took Phil Taylor and Adrian Lewis to stop them. Who knows? It could be repeated, that final today. They're in opposite halves of the draw. We'll see Taylor and Lewis
48.
a little later on this afternoon. First, Belgium have got to get past the Dutch Dream Team.
Now, although Raymond has a very
44.
relaxed and somewhat slow delivery himself, I don't think the slow pace and all the waiting time and thinking time is really helping him here. I think he's standing back there far too long than he'd like, waiting to throw.
Well, Ronny and Raymond have never met. Well, I mean, obviously they've met, but they've never played each other in a
100.
TV match or any match. So it is a new experience. I'm sure he recognises Ronny Huybrechts.
For sure, and you know, this is a better start. He's when you're throwing more intermittently, as you will, taking longer between turns, not by choice, but you more depend on what happens with the first dart. Yeah, the last turn before he had a sloppy 5 and couldn't really recover. That time lands in the treble 20 and it's okay, bang bang, follow it in, just nice and smooth. So it's the first dart, that's the key. So now this could be an iffy turn. He's kind of stabbing at the treble, but does a good job, leaves the tops, and a break chance will come.
Previous two legs both went against the darts. Barneveld looking to make that a hat-trick of breaks of throw.
65.
And in his pole position, so to do. Tops. 10. Well, just slide it in. Yeah, he knocked his head. He knew after that first attempt at double 10, it was there for him. The opportunity. Barney back in business. Two more legs and we go to doubles.
You know, this match, well played, but all breaks. So makes things very interesting psychologically. As a player, you don't know what to really think. All of a sudden, it's just hold my throw when I should win, and that's the oddity. You try too hard.
He looks pensive, doesn't he?
Start, it gets in that treble.
Got the weight of the world on his shoulders here, Raymond van Barneveld. And, you know, sportsmen have said, individual sportsmen, golfers who play in the rain, as yourself, it's so much easier just to deal with your own thoughts as an individual. I have to say it's been a shoddy leg with the darts here for Barney, because he's thrown a dozen darts and only scored 288 points. Oh, Ronny now, will he go for it? Will he go for it, or will he be pragmatic?
130.
Oh, I think it would have been a good to hold his throw, which we say no one's done that yet, but double 16. Good job. Smart man.